So I'm not, there's nothing strangely jointed about me. If we just take it out of the context of playing an instrument and just go, I'm gonna put my elbow over there, it's all shoulder stuff, really. And that you're a little down lower than me, which makes it impossible, but up higher it's... Anyway, I'm just going like, throwing an elbow out there. But the good news is that's not the actual task, just showing us that we can totally have our elbow all the way, in this position. That's puts us right in. Anyway, so we've got this. So there's our first bit, and then it gets interesting. We've got our what was it? Okay. Yeah, so we got right there. We're right there. Yeah. Yeah, so there we are. And then you'd expect to use your pinky here, but we're going right back to the, box orientation. So, and that's the same thing we were doing when we were going. So that's us. So there we are. So we actually end up with middle finger like orientation. There's a major third. There's a major third, so there we go. There's us. Right there. There we are. So there we are. So that's a positional one, and we did it in F sharp, not G, so that you could use the open strings rather than having to dip back behind them. So there we were. There's the first one. 3 minutes in, we did it first in B flat, so just A sharp, A sharp. Yeah, so we've got our... So now we are going into the behind the box position. And then that's where we're going back to there. And it's, and then going to our major chord shape, but using just our first third. I'm in, with the 6th fret exclusively here. So yeah, this is, I'm just going. Now we've got our, so that's, we're not using our pinky, we would do that but we're sticking with just boom, 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 and index floats. So this is the only time we're using our pinky is there. So this is just outlining the notes that we're playing. But yeah, so we've got this, so this is, that was, and then we went, so that's the normal part, and then we got off. So probably here I would recommend using your pinky for that, just so that you can get to this. So there we are. And there's a big old weird transition, and then we're going right back into the box and going. And just like in the first one, ending up, that's a fourth, and then using like a ending up in position, so going to a major third like that, which is the same thing we were doing when we were going on the high strings. Cool. So combination of like major thirds and minor thirds, but mostly just throwing major thirds into this blues scale, going we thought of it as a scale, be like, that's all gonna make it sound, just for putting that, it sounds still like a blues thing. In fact, what we're doing here is we're playing just flat thirds, so that makes it kind of, but we're also putting in flat sevenths, so this is kind of Mixolydian, or excuse me, kind of Dorian of us. Cool, so there we are. Excuse me. And that's us, good loop and play, that's right. Like that. There we are. Great, so, but before we did all that crazy shit, we just went, we're out there. So we did the same. So yeah, anyway, so it turns out we're going to go the F sharp one first, and the crazy one second. Great, so there it is.
Okay.
Awesome.